What's going on, all my hustlers and grinders and go-getters? The ones that wake up in the morning, look in the mirror, say I'm gonna get money today. And damn, we got a good video for you today.
Yep, today we're gonna tell you how we invested in our business and made it grow. So today we have a few jobs on the list, and our first job today is at an apartment complex, and they have a chair and a couple of mattresses.
So here's the first job of the day. All I gotta say is easy money. Now, how we invested, how it all started. Like I said before, I was working a dead-end job that I hated, so I needed to make a change. So I saved all my money. I actually worked at the union as a bricklayer, and I got laid off, had to sit down for a while, take some time off and get my mind right. Then I started a job at Safeway. I hated it. Like I always say, I hated that job, so I knew I needed to make a change. So I saved all my money, took my money out of the union, and put $5,200 together and bought a pickup truck all cash. So that's how we did it. It was a 2002 Toyota Tundra V6 long bed truck. And that's how we got started. And I put some plywood on the sides of it and spray painted it. So you can go down to Home Depot, grab some plywood, some spray paint, and get started that way. And that's how anyone can start. You don't need the fancy dump truck or dump trailer. You can start with whatever you have, something reliable. So now we're heading to the next one, and let me tell you something I do love. These PJ sandwiches from Costco are off the hook, baby. Damn good. So we're at the next job of the day. It's a couch, a little chair, a bed frame, and a couple of little like cabinet dresser things. And I'll show you guys the job real quick. So it's these right here. And also it is that couch and that chair. And there's a bed frame in the very back of the house. So just like that, job is complete, and that was a referral from a guy out in Napa that does junk removal. That's pretty damn awesome, huh?
That is great.
Yeah, he said we had good reviews, he paid all cash, and you know, Matt Vick, I love that cash money. So we're heading to the next one, and it's for a apartment complex property manager that calls us up all the time, and it's in Hillsburg, California. Now, the next thing we invested in was a utility trailer. I bought it brand new. It cost me $2,200. I put some plywood on the side so I can do bigger loads. That made life way easier. And that was about 3 months in. And my phone was still ringing here and there. It wasn't super ringing off the hook like it is now, but yeah.
Yep, and another thing we invested in is like $90 for a website. It's very important to have that. And business cards, because you want to be able to leave them everywhere, and that kind of helped generate our phone to start ringing more.
And that's what we invested in. So we're heading to the next job, and let's go knock it out.
Knock it out.
So we're at our next destination, and JoJo, where are we at?
Well, we are in Hillsburg, and it's for a property manager who called us a long time ago when we first started.
When we first had our utility trailer, and let me tell you, have I ever underbidded a job? Yes, I have. And it was a job that had a bunch of river rocks, and it was like 3 trailer loads. Not all the way full, but there was a whole lot in there. And I did it for super cheap. So yeah, when you first start off, you will underbid jobs. You'll take on jobs you don't want to do. And that's why we don't do rock or nothing like that. And thank God I dropped all that stuff off at my mom's house, because yeah,
we would have made no money.
So here's the first part of the job. It's these pieces of wood right here, and there's a few other things around this property. It's like a Christmas tree and a couple other items. Now we on the garbage hunt. We're gonna drive around this property right here and look for trash.
Okay.
That's better than looking for cans, right?
Yeah.
Because we're getting paid way more money. Yeah. So it didn't take long to find the rest of the trash, and here it is right here. What's behind door number 1? Oh, it's a Christmas tree. And JoJo.
What?
And some flowers for our wedding. Look. What? That's beautiful.
That's beautiful.
I'm Chancey, baby. What the hell is that?
It was probably beautiful at one point.
Damn, someone had a Christmas tree in their house for this long? What month is it right now? It's February, right? Them damn dirtbags. So now it's time to find the last piece of trash. And guess what it is?
What?
You'll never guess. Guess.
Another Christmas tree.
No. It's a beanbag, baby.
A beanbag?
It's a beanbag. And that's a fluffer. I call those fluffers when they're big and fat and they don't weigh nothing. That
But
means
they
you're
take up a lot of room.
That means you're gonna make some good money off it. Oh yeah. So we're on the damn hunt for a beanbag, and JoJo's going that way.
Yep.
And I think it's right over here. Let's see what happens.
All right.
Let's see what happens. I think it's right here. She's walking that way. And guess what, JoJo? I found it. And it might be wet. Oh, it ain't that bad. So, just like that, I think I hurt my lower back, JoJo. I'm just playing. What's your prediction of the dump fee?
Oh, 84.
84? I'm gonna say $72. Let's see what happens. Now, the next thing we invested in was a truck that was able to pull a dump trailer, and we paid all cash. It was $13,500 for a 2008 Toyota Tundra, and that was about, what, 8 months in?
8 months in.
So that's something you definitely want to do when you first start out is pay cash for everything. And after we bought that truck, I was able to buy a dump trailer for $7,000 about, what, 2 months later?
Yep.
And we had nothing that we were in debt with, so everything was paid for cash. We had not much overhead, and yeah.
Yeah, and so as you can see, we didn't spend the money we were making on anything other than building our business, investing in our business, and making it bigger, and just trying to go to the next level in our business. And another thing we invested in was uniforms, so that when we showed up to jobs that we looked like we were super professional, right from the very beginning. And signs. Signs are a good thing too, because you can put signs around all over, and that helps your phone to ring.
And with the signs, what the JoJo did was she looked up on the internet busy streets in our area, and that's where we posted all the signs at.
Yep, and that's a very easy thing to do, is just go online and type that in, and it will give you like probably the top 100 streets that have the most traffic in your area.
And that's how we invested our time and our money. So guess who won? It wasn't her, it was your boy. And it was $45, holla. You ready for some coffee or what?
Yeah, always ready.
Let's go get some coffee, guys. Now, we just got a vanilla latte with 3 shots in it. Well, I did. And she asked me, why did you get 3 shots? Because it puts hair on your chest, baby. And you don't want to get that. Trust me, you don't want to get that.
Hair on my chest?
Hell
I can't
no.
wait for that.
What? So about a year into the junk removal business is when I was able to go full time. And let me tell you, I was scared, worried. So what you want to do is save all your money for a whole year, tuck it away, put it away, work the 4 seasons so you know what your junk removal business is going to do in the springtime, in the wintertime, the slow time, the speedy time, and just tuck all that money away. So yeah, a year later, I was able to quit my job and be my own boss.
Yeah, and you may think to yourself, a year later, wow, that's a long time. But really, it's nothing. When you are working 2 jobs and you're able to, tuck money away from your side hustle and keep reinvesting, and before you know it, a year goes by really fast, and then you're ready to quit your 9 to 5 and then do this full time, and you're starting it with no debt. If you follow these instructions like we did, you won't have any debt.
So yeah, it's really important for that whole year to get as many reviews as possible, keep planting seeds and get them repeat customers that are going to use you for a lifetime, and you'll be able to quit your 9 to 5 job that way. Now, a lot of people want to know, how much money do you spend on advertising? Really? We don't spend that much. We do it all organic. We might pay a little bit for a Craigslist ad or a Facebook boost. I would say about maybe $1,000 to $1,500 we paid for 2020 just for advertising on social media pages and stuff like that.
Yes, so we do not do Google ads, and we're not saying anything bad about Google ads. We've not done it. When we started off this business, we didn't put a ton of money into advertising. We put a ton of effort. We put a ton of time into advertising. So I would say Craigslist ads, when you first start, those will probably be where you start getting your jobs. And then the more links you leave for people to leave reviews will help you become even more searchable. And you'll do Facebook posts, and you'll do like a Google My Business, and that's free. Instagram's free. Just do as many free things as you possibly can
to get that phone to ring, and get the big decals. The bigger it is, the better it is. And you ain't got to spend a bunch of money. I know some guys are going to try to get in your pocket and tell you, oh yeah, I can get you a bunch of leads for this much. Don't fall for it. I'm telling you right now, don't let people separate you from your money. We actually did, I think, $48,000 one month, and that's all organic, baby. So get them reviews, get them repeat customers, and you ain't got to spend to make that money. Now, after 2 years of saving our money, tucking it away, hiding it, not spending it, well, I spent a little bit on food. But anyways, we were able to buy this dump truck right here, and that's our only payment.
Yeah, that's our payment now. So we did not start off in debt and making payments like we said. We purchased everything cash. So we didn't want to start our business in debt. We highly suggest that you don't do that. But when you've had this business for a while and you save your money and you reinvest into your business, you're able to purchase something like a dump truck.
And that was 2 years later in the junk removal business. So that's what I would do if I was you. I wouldn't go out there and get in debt at first. You can just buy everything cash, a truck and a trailer. And in this business, you won't have much of an overhead. You ain't got to pay that PG&E or that rent bill. You can have no overhead at all, really, and make killer money.
So people will often ask us now, what expenses do we have? And now we do have some expenses, but we're able to because we've grown enough and we've saved enough, we've tucked away enough, and we can have payments that we pay. So what do we have to pay now?
Now we got to pay commercial insurance for this dump truck. Is running me around $6K a year. The payments on this dump truck is $500 a month. I put $30K down, and really besides the insurance and stuff like that, that's really it.
Yep, that is what we're paid. But keep in mind that those things are write-offs. So the more money you make, the more money you're spending to keep your business going, the more write-offs you have, and that will like help you out in the long run when it's time to do taxes.
So yeah, save all your receipts, and one of the best investments is getting a bookkeeper and a CPA that can tell you your numbers so they can save you money in the long run. So you ain't giving it to Uncle Sam.
Yeah, they will give you such good advice. They'll tell you, oh, you're making too much money. You need to like put more money in this area, or watch out, you need to have more receipts in this area. So they will just look at you individually and tell you what you need to do.
And what you need to spend your money on. Maybe a new vehicle, a new dump trailer, whatever it is. They are the best people to have on your team. And what are our goals, JoJo?
Well, our goals, it's great. Set goals and crush them. And that's what we do. We set goals and we crush them. And our goal this year was to have $200K in the bank after paying taxes. And that goal was accomplished.
Imagine that. 3 years ago, I was working at Safeway making sandwiches, having no money in the bank, living paycheck to paycheck. Now I got multiple vehicles, boats, money in the bank. over 200K. And I ain't saying this to brag, I'm saying this to motivate you guys. So anyone, anywhere that is broke as hell right now can make over 100K a year. It is definitely possible, and we are proving facts, and we're living life.
Yeah, and we're making this video to tell you that as a couple, we worked really hard and we did this and we succeeded, and you can too.
Now our next investment is to find a house with a piece of property so we can make more money in the junk removal business. We can bring stuff home, resell it, scrap stuff a little bit, like all the copper and brass, and we can actually get more dump trailers and vehicles. Right now we can't do it because we live in an apartment. We're kind of maxed out, and I don't want to pay for a piece of land. I want something we can live at and come home and make money. So that's the next goal.
Yeah, that is our next goal. And we'll be able to grow our business even bigger when we have more room to grow.
So if you guys like these videos, hit that like and subscribe button, set them goals.
And leave a comment and let us know, like, what do you spend your money on every month? And leave a comment and let us know, what are your future goals for yourself and your business?
So keep hauling and balling. We love all you guys. Until next time, we'll catch you on the next one.